Five Nights at Freddy's. Do I even need to introduce it? It's kind of popular. Five Nights at Freddy's, or FNAF, is a series of point-and-click horror games where you must survive, typically till 6 a.m. You have to defend yourself from the animatronics, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and of course Freddy, which become increasingly aggressive and deadly as the nights go on. It's a unique series of games to say the least, and its popularity was warranted due to the gameplay, atmosphere, hidden lore, and how challenging later nights can be. Now, what if we took this point-and-click game and put it on a controller? Console ports. When companies try to keep gaslighting us into thinking the control stick is a good alternative to the mouse. While my fragile 7th grade self would have loved to see FNAF on the Xbox 360, my feeble graduate brain knew a sacrifice was made to get this on the Switch eShop. How do you take a game so reliant on quick reaction times with your mouse and put them on the same thing as Destiny menus? So out of morbid curiosity alone, I got these games. Twice. So I want to play through the Click Team era games to see how good of a job they did to porting them to console. How did they do? Let's start with... The first thing you'll notice is cheats! Yeah, so the console port for FNAF 1 has cheats from the start. Cheats that weren't in the original game. Although I do believe that the original mobile ports had them. These include Fast Nights, where time moves twice as fast, Radar Map, where you could see all the animatronics at all times, and Unlimited Power, which means you have unlimited power. Wow! This is actually really cool, and I can't wait to see if any future games do this. Enough messing around, let's get into the game. Immediately I was confused because there were no button indicators. You could look left and right with the control stick, so that means no emulated mouse, thank God. So now it's time to press every button and just hope it does something. X closes the door, circle turns on the lights, and square. If you turn to the other side, then X and square do the same thing. So how do you turn on the camera? L1, which is really weird in my opinion. I guess it makes sense because, well, what other button are you going to map it to? If you were to map it to, say, triangle, then you would have to quickly move your thumb from the X button to press it for arguably the most important mechanic in the game. With how it is in the game, you could keep your finger on L1 while your thumb deals with the doors and lights. The only downside to this is, let's say you get into a groove where your hands are on autopilot. You're doing your thing until jump scare! Bonnie is at your door, and it's pretty likely that, 1, you on autopilot will press the button because it's a slight press of the finger instead of a mouse flick, or 2, you'll jump causing to hit the button. Either way, that camera opens and you are dead. Speaking of cameras, you can control them with the control stick, which is fine, but it's unideal for a game like this. For a game that encourages looking around, this control scheme does not help at all. Pirates Cove and 4B are very important for a newcomer to keep an eye on, and they are on completely different sides of the map. So, there is no quickly getting from one cam to another like in the PC games. Overall, FNAF 1 on consoles is a serviceable console port. The only thing is, let's say you know absolutely nothing about Five Nights at Freddy's and its gameplay, and you get the console port. You would be lost and have no clue what to do. On PC, it's as simple as clicking on things and seeing what happens. On console, it's a matter of trial and error, hitting everything on the controller until you eventually figure it out. Otherwise, it's the entire game, but with a worse control scheme. But it's fine if the PC or mobile versions aren't available to you. Plus, you could do this.
You need to hang up that computer call. Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
The original FNAF 2 is known for being stupid difficult and super stressful.
Oh, Jesus.
So what if you took the control scheme of FNAF 1 on console and gave it to FNAF 2? That would make it worse, right? Well, before we get ahead of ourselves, yes, it does have the same problems as FNAF 1, but made even worse. If you're on a later night and you want to know exactly where every animatronic is, that's not happening. With the bigger map and the same method of switching cameras and the music box, your camera is never leaving cam 11. It's like that in the original game as well, but it's made even worse here. The camera button is still mapped to L1, leading to a situation mentioned in the previous game. However, the mask is mapped to R1, which can lead to a different problem.
Oh. No!
Oh no, you messed up. You
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god. I tried to put on the mask, but I accidentally opened up the camera. Oh.
Then, worst of all,
Uh-oh, wait.
there is no booping Freddy's nose in this game.
It's not letting me. No.
Oh no.
You can't boop the nose.
Bad game. Wait, I got you. Hold on.
Thank you.
So, if you are a newcomer trying FNAF 2 for the first time on console, you'll probably have a rough time. But, if you're an experienced player who knows this game like the back of your bootleg Bonnie plush, then this port might actually make it easier. Because everything is mapped to buttons, your reaction time can greatly be improved. There's barely any time that you'll be without a mask after putting down the camera. It's kind of insane. This is because you don't have to drag your mouse from the music box down to the camera flipper, then back up and back down to the mask. You could do all of that in an instant. Plus, you could absolutely obliterate Foxy. Plus, cheats make a grand return, which I greatly appreciate. I wonder what they'll have specific to this game. Oh, it's the same ones from FNAF 1.
Why should there cheat to keep the music box wound?
I know, right? A music box wound and like remove Foxy.
It's still cool though. And at least I can still do this.
Oh my
Scary.
God. Uh-oh, hey guys. Hey guys.
What?
Oh my god.
It's still here.
Mr. Crab's face.
Immediately, I was thankful that they actually put button indicators on everything.
Oh wow, hey look, it's actually telling me the controls this time. Whoa.
Holy shit.
But it's weird that they decided to do this 3 games in. However, it was here where I started to notice the downward spiral that these games started to go down. I complained about the camera not being the best to navigate in previous games. And what is FNAF 3's main mechanic? Luring Springtrap away with cameras.
How? You saw that, right?
Oh.
He was at the other end. Hi.
Luckily, Mr. Trap moves slowly and predictably around the building, so it's not too bad. Except when you don't know where he is to begin with, or he goes in the vent. FNAF 3's cameras are hard to see to begin with because of the static, and Spring Boy loves to hide in dark areas, so it's hard to spot him. So if you don't know where he is and you're frantically looking around, it can be made even more difficult with the control stick rather than just randomly clicking on camera buttons. Then, if he goes into a vent, your stress levels will be enough to set the place on fire.
He's not in the vent, is he? He was in the vent.
Damn.
He was in the vent.
He has one movement opportunity from getting to your office, and you have to quickly press X to change the camera, find him, and lock him in. It was here where I discovered that FNAF 3 doesn't have D-pad support, which is kind of odd because FNAF 1 and 2 did, and that would have made the whole thing easier. Another important aspect of this game is the minigames, which suck here.
These controls suck. Like you can only move if your joystick is facing the exact direction. So if it's like just a little,
annoying.
if it's just a little bit off, and then also so I'm holding left now. I'm going to press up. Oh, well, it worked that time. Before it didn't.
The D-pad would have been perfect here, but nope, you have to use the control stick. Plus, the minigames themselves are confusing to get to. I know it's like that on PC too, but I couldn't figure out how to get to some of them on console. The only one that I could figure out was, ironically, the phone number on the wall. Other than that, it's the base FNAF 3 experience. Cheats have been saved to the very end like in the original. And you can boot Freddy's nose.
Okay, so in the first game, you pressed square when looking at Freddy.
Okay, so the first night is never usually that bad in any of the games, so I'll play. Yay! Yeah! What the hell is that doing? Woo!
I'm going to be honest, I didn't play a lot of this game. This has been the scariest / most frustrating FNAF game for me because of the listening mechanic. If you don't know, you have to run to a door and listen for breathing. If there is breathing, shut the door. If not, check your light. If you check your light when there is breathing,
Oh my god.
I definitely heard that.
I heard that. That took me off guard.
Because of this, headphones are recommended. So let's play this on a TV. That should be just fine. If you want to play this, you have to turn your TV up super loud, making the jump scares even worse.
Oh god, I'm still turning up my TV. Okay, I don't hear crickets. I hear ambience, but I don't hear crickets.
I think it's muted for me. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not
we
muted.
can't hear it.
What sucks is my PlayStation is louder than the crickets. I could barely hear the crickets.
Plus, because it's on a TV, you can barely hear the left and right panning, which is super important to the game. There are some mechanics that are only known by which ear they're in, so good luck. If you want to play this game on console, make sure to play it on a monitor or something where you can plug headphones in. And once again, the controls are weird, specifically when looking behind you.
Oh no. Hold. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
But once again, I don't know how else they could have done it. When looking at the closet, you hold down on the control stick and press L1. This could lead to you accidentally looking back when you didn't want to, you could not be centered enough to turn around, leading to you panicking, or even better, you accidentally run to the closet instead of looking behind you.
PS out of the
I didn't
four,
mean to do that.
If there is absolutely no way you could play this game otherwise, I would wait until you have a PC or mobile device, unless you could play with headphones. It's just not worth it. Even worse yet, nope. Can't boot Freddy's nose.
Hold on. You guys ready? You guys ready?
Yes.
He doesn't do it.
I don't think he does it in this game at all.
No, he does it in the PC port.
Goofball thing.
Bald thing.
Okay. Oh my god.
That's what's scaring me in FNAF 1. Honestly, things are kind of chill so.
Computer call.
Like, I mean, that this doesn't seem like very much of a fun game if you just follow orders right and you die at the end.
FNAF 3 and 4 were signs of what was to come, but nothing can prepare me for cursor controls on console. I dreaded this game from the beginning because, well, how else were they going to port this over? And yes, it is as bad as it seems. But it somehow could have been worse. Before the making of this video, when the game launched, it was even worse. It was a straight conversion with nothing to help the god-awful controls, along with some pretty bad glitches. However, they updated the game to fix these issues and added better pointer options. You can customize how fast or slow your cursor moves, which makes sections like the baby button combination even possible. No! No! Oh my God!
It doesn't give you enough time, especially whenever.
Still very, 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 very frustrating, but possible. This is what ruins the game for me. Sister Location itself is a good game, just not that replayable, and the checkpoint system is frustrating at points. But this game was not meant to be played with a controller, and that is proven from night 4 onward. Each night was a mental and physical test to get through.
I was 10 seconds off, dude. Ugh.
Oh, that was scary.
And they really shouldn't have locked the custom night behind the entered boss fight because that is difficult as is on PC. It's almost impossible on console. The custom night itself is fine because of the D-pad hotkeys, which weren't in the entered boss. Although Bonnet is a pain because you have to click on their nose with a pointer, and that could lead to accidentally shutting doors and wasting power. Just wait to get this one as well. Oh, never mind, it's actually worth it. Ew, no, I take it back. Just wait.
No.
Oh my god.
If Sister Location was as bad as it was, then I am not looking forward to playing Pizzeria Simulator. Using the control stick for the cursor with the confusing gameplay, inevitable weird control scheme, how are they going to mess this up?
Alright, fellas, let's design us a pizza.
Alright.
Oh,
We got,
No toppings. If you
If
just
you-
put like onions only.
then I will kill you.
but nothing says immersion like a giant L1 button. Oh my god. Oh, okay. At least it.
Oh, you actually get like, you actually can just switch the instead of a mouse. Okay, this is
I didn't do
manageable.
that. Yeah, I wasn't able to do that with the last one.
On your left are your product catalogs. The blueprint
There's
mode
no air.
to
There's no
place your
cursor.
items. You can switch back and forth, but
Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, I love it.
finished, however.
Okay,
You
so-
have a lot of work to do while patrons eat their pizza
Oh, okay,
in the other
okay.
room.
Okay, this
From
might
your
be my
terminal, You
favorite.
have supplies to buy.
Oh my god,
papers to
this one
print,
might be my
and
favorite.
I can't believe it. I don't know if it's because my expectations were so low or what, but this is my favorite console port of them all. It actually feels like it was made for consoles. There were no cursor controls whatsoever. Everything was done with a controller in a way that feels intuitive. And there are cheats!
I'm sorry,
Wait, what?
I can't watch you play this. I
Cheats.
cheated.
Oh,
Oh my god, unlimited money.
oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes,
Oh
turn
my
all that
yes.
shit on.
Okay, yeah.
This console port actually gave me an entirely new appreciation for this game that I never had. I played this on PC when it first came out and watched Markiplier play it, but playing it like this oddly felt right. The game itself is just Pizzeria Simulator, so there's nothing really special about this port except for the amazing cheats you could have fun with. I'm just happy because it actually feels like a console port instead of something they half-assed to get to Xbox. It could have been because of the not-so-ideal ports I just went through, or it truly just is a good game on console. Try it out and let me know in the comments. And now I'm actually hopeful for...
Yeah! We did it! Teamwork!
Oh my god!
We did it, buddy! Yeah!
Nope, it's literally impossible. Even the tiniest challenges are difficult with this control scheme. Like, look at this!
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god.
That's so much.
Better yet, they only show you the screen once, so if you don't remember everything, then good luck. Oh, and the cursor controls also make a return, so there is literally no reason to play this game. Plus, it costs money on consoles when it's free on Steam. I'm sure you have a phone, so if you don't have a PC and really want to play this game, that version has to be better, right? I don't know, I haven't played it. I would even recommend watching YouTubers play it instead of actually paying money for this. Just avoid this one, especially because it has the price tag. That's really all I can say about this. And well, that's the Scott Cawthon Click Team FNAF games on console. For the most part, if you have literally no other way to play these games, these could be alright ways to play them, even though there are better alternatives. The controls make them less than ideal to play, and the games typically have their quirks that make them better or worse to play than the originals. FNAF 2 and Pizzeria Simulator can genuinely be fun, especially if you have good friends to play with you. But FNAF 4, Sister Location, and Ultimate Custom Night are straight up not good. But this was Five Nights at Freddy's on console. What were you expecting? Thank you for watching my video, and I really hope you enjoyed or learned something new. That could be that these ports are unique and worth trying out, or should be avoided like Security Breach. This has been Self-Titled Productions, and I'll see